valleys are these shadows of day.
I am the love.
Though I walk through these valleys are these shadows of day.
I am the joy.
I am the joy.
I am the light.
I am the light.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid. What you gonna do?
Watch over I and I watch
So it's hallelujah. So it's been a great journey, you know, especially now after I've found that rest. Like the Messiah says, "Come to me, all you who are heavy laden and burdened, and I will give you rest." And so, like the conversation we was just having, you know, growing up, I only looked at it like a religion kind of, where it's like I know we was going to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't really understand it as this is who we are as a people. Like, this book is about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not just us going to church. So I just seen it as this outward thing. You know, I grew up with my mom and my dad, and I got a lot of siblings and things like that. So I am the middle child, and basically, you know, my parents did their best. They could. You know, I never went without any food, and so, you know, I know my parents did what they could to show me that I was loved, but coming to the understanding that, you know, they had their own situations growing up. Like my dad, he didn't grow up with his real family, you know, and my mom, she didn't grow up with her dad, and so coming into having me, they, you know, do their best. So basically, life for me became really just wanted to identify with my creator, you know. So I didn't really feel like the love that I felt like I should have felt as a child, you know what I'm saying? So just going through life always was creative. So that was really a inner peace that I was able to have. And as I grew older, though, that wasn't enough to counteract the things of the world, you know, the influences and the temptation. So getting into the world, you know, I really wanted to be appreciated by other people. And so that led me down the path of doing a lot of things, a lot of immoral things that are unprofitable. And so I really just drained myself in my service to the world, you know, and just completely, I hated myself, you know. And, you know, like I tell people, and my testimony in short is that Yahuwah loved the hell out of me, you know. And so when it comes to compassion and long suffering and patience, you know, Yahuwah always reminds me of how consistent he is with me and was with me for me to get to that point of coming to the Messiah and receiving that remission of sin and guilt and transgression. So all in all, you know, it's just going outward, looking for that rest. Like, oh, you like me? Oh, you like me? Oh, you want to be my friend? You want to be this or whatever like that. And all those things coming to naught, all the way to return within, and for the Father to reaffirm that he's always been with me and has had a plan for my life to prosper me. So, you know, at this point, you know, that's why I've been able to, by his strength, give my life to him, because in all that I've done and all the places that I've been and traveling the world and here and there and up and down, you know, basically the only satisfaction is in the source, the Most High, you know, Yahuwah, and then understanding the Messiah as being that the fullness of the wisdom and understanding of the Father manifest, you know, that door that we are allowed to enter through, you know, to leave the world back there and to go into the light, into the marvelous light. So, you know, it's just like, I just look at it like, it's just amazing, because Like, it's just really to go from being at a place really hating yourself, you know what I'm saying, to a place to where you can really love yourself and then love your neighbor like you love yourself. You know, it's just really, it's just, it's really not enough words or hours or minutes in the day to really even give that testimony. And I know that our testimony ultimately is what we do. You know, that conversation that we have in our actions. You know what I'm saying? So that's my prayer, is just that in what I do religiously, culturally, spiritually, that it is reflecting that, hey, like, I wasn't always this, but you know what? I've been transformed and I'm not ashamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to now take carry my stake and to walk this journey that's set before me. You know what I'm saying? And to tell people, like, look, he saved me, you know, like the word tells, he's seen us in our blood and said live. I mean, you can't even put that in, that's hard to even explain, like you in your blood. Like you at the point of death. Like, you know, back then I would rather done suicide, but I wasn't even that crazy, even though I was crazy. But, you know, those thoughts of suicide and different things come like that. But even then, he shut all that down. But you got to go through what you got to go through, you know what I'm saying, to really know how bright this light is. You know what I'm saying? So I give thanks to know the darkness, because now in the light, now we can judge with righteous judgment. You see what I'm saying? So I give thanks, you know, it's great, you know, it's beautiful. And there's nothing else to live for, you know, but the Most High, you know, through the Son, because everything else is vanity, you know. So, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Respect for that one.